Hi, we're looking for Comfort. Comfort, Peter? Okay, thank you so much.
Did you see that?
Give me a second.
No, did you see that through the window?
Yeah.
It's creepy.
He was like,
Open and stopped.
he was like, went to go open and stopped, but he's on.
Yes, sir. Do you want us to talk to you here? Hi, guys. I'm David. Yeah.
This is Jerry. We decided not to blur his face after we spoke to Houston PD. They told us that keeping his face unblurred would not impede on their investigation. However, we did decide to conceal his full name.
Hey, how are you doing? We independent journalists. My name is Art, David, and Ashton. And we're looking for a person that we think that might be in trouble. Her name is Comfort.
So, back in December, Carol had sent money to
Well, first of all,
Comfort.
we want to know if she lives here. Does she live here?
This lady doesn't live here?
No,
This is the address.
she don't live here.
Yeah, we're investigating a case, and this address being stated that she lives with her family and kids over here.
There was an amount of money that was addressed to her name, and we're trying to help her out because we investigate scams.
I've been living here over a year plus, and I'm the one who did rented this property.
So did you accept the money? Because, I mean, I'm 100% certain there was money sent here. So right here, this is the address, right?
And there is $5,000 cash being sent to this address.
And I have a tracking number, so I know for sure it was shipped to this address.
Shipped to this address, and somebody received the money.
Would anyone else receive mail here?
Well, I see the mailbox is over there.
It would have been a package. It wouldn't have been a mailbox. It would have been delivered to the house.
Would have been like a signed package.
Yeah.
So somebody signed for it.
Yeah.
And it was when? A couple months ago, right?
In December, yeah.
In December. Okay. So 5
Yeah, I live here. I will live here all through. See, this is my business. I drive good truck, and I'm home early. I'm trying to wash it. That's why I say I lift my thing up. So he drives DoorDash. So it's like
We don't be at home.
I don't be at home.
Unless
And if you check, see, I still have my work clothes on.
And this picture doesn't ring the bell? You don't recognize this lady?
We asked for Comfort. You said, like, hold on, like, if Comfort didn't live here, like, I would have kind of been like, I don't know who you're talking about, get lost.
I had enough, but I didn't know maybe it was here because, you know, the garage is wide open and I was laying down here.
when you guys knocked, I saw cameras and I was like, okay, let me talk to my brother first.
Oh, yeah.
Feel me?
Do you have relatives still living in Nigeria? Because that package came from Nigeria. That's why I asked where you're from.
Well, I'm Nigerian. I live in Nigeria. I have big family. I'm the only one here, and I have big family, and none of my family there's Comfort. See,
That's very cool. But
that's all my family names.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I'm number 9, and see, this all falls by name. That's my son. That's my mom and dad.
Man, it's just like we don't even live here. We live in Los Angeles. So
You guys flew all the way?
yeah, we flew all the way to find this woman, and it's more just one package. There is a gigantic scam. So we're
And
investigating
there's a lot
this.
of like victims involved, but one of them specifically sent cash.
does anybody else live here at all or come into the house at all?
Nobody comes. It's me. My girlfriend just left. My fiance just left, and my son, he's off and on. He was in school. I left this morning about 6 o'clock. Sometimes I leave. Sometimes.
Have you ever had packages stolen from you here?
Well, no. I've never. Well, I don't.
Purge pirates? No.
I'm not a. And if you see like this neighborhood, you see how cool it is.
it's a nice place. Yeah, very quiet.
You see this place, how quiet it is.
Yeah.
And that is mostly how quiet. If I'm not here, that I was trying to wash my car, you barely see anybody outside.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's coming down. I just got tired of keeping, nails. And if you see my bills out of my bills, anyone who don't want to be, I put that shit straight.
Can I show you a picture? Can you tell me if you recognize this person? Does that person look familiar to you?
Comfort.
And she also from Nigeria. She from Lagos. Lagos?
She's supposed to live in the States, but she's got family in Nigeria.
Can we leave our information with you then? And,
Yeah,
and
I can give you my card and you can call me.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
in case if like there is something.
Do you remember or?
Card.
Yeah, appreciate your boy.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
yeah.
helping. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Hey. Hey, Ashton. Sorry, guys. Thank you very much for the info.
Shoot me a text message and
Thanks, guys. All right. Thank you.
The two guys didn't give us much, but they were acting a little suspicious. Our team left and regrouped in the car.
If somebody's like, oh, there was a package delivered, blah, blah, I'd just be like, I didn't get it. Like, I would just flat out be like, I never got a package. They were like, we work a lot and we're not here and blah, blah, blah. Like,
He was shitty as f. Body language was off.
So we decided to look into things further, starting with the business card that he gave us for his towing company.
there's no name on this. Do you know the email?
Oops.
The email is Wong Jerry. W-O-N-G. Like Wong, like a Chinese dude.
Jerry Wong?
It says Malajay's towing service, so maybe I just use that as a name.
Unless, you know, the older brother is like legally working at towing company and his younger brother doing all these shitty activities
Behind his back?
behind his
Then
back.
why would he go get the brother?
So I have a Edgar Rowe. I have his number if you want to call.
We wanted to confirm that Comfort never lived with Jerry, so we pulled his landlord's phone number and gave him a call.
Hold up.
Yeah, hi, I'm trying to reach Edgar Hi, yeah, my name is Ryan. I'm calling from Honda of Tauble. I'm just doing a residency check on an applicant here. Are you the owner of Cedar Place?
I own a rental property there.
I'm just doing a residency check. We have an applicant here that put your address as a residence here. Her name is Comfort. I'm just doing a check to make sure that that was legit, if she's a resident there or she was a resident there.
It's a guy, right? And maybe.
Well, Comfort is a female, but she listed that as her residence. I'm just.
No, she's not in the contract.
Okay, so you don't know who that is?
But I don't. We have to tell you the information.
I'm just trying to verify her application. That's all. So you know who that is? Is that?
There is a guy who signed the contract.
Okay, but do you know who Comfort?
No, I don't know Comfort. So I know a guy. The guy has a girlfriend.
Can you tell me who signed the contract then?
In Alonso. His name is Jerry.
Okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Technically, the story checks out because he said, I know the girlfriend, but I don't know her name. Jerry said that he had a girlfriend that lives there, and that's what the landlord just said.
What if she doesn't even exist? Maybe it's just like...
Well, I thought that too, but she's got a Facebook under that name with pictures. He just said the person who lives at that house. I'm just doing a check to make sure that that was legit, if she's a resident there or she was a resident there.
It's a guy, right? And maybe.
Well, Comfort is a female, but she listed that as her residence. I'm just.
No, she's not in the contract.
Okay, so you don't know who that is?
But I don't. We have to tell you the information.
I'm just trying to verify her application. That's all. So you know who that is? Is that?
There is a guy who signed the contract.
Okay, but do you know who Comfort?
No, I don't know Comfort. So I know a guy. The guy has a girlfriend.
Can you tell me who signed the contract then?
Alonso. His name is Jerry.
Okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Technically, the story checks out because he said, I know the girlfriend, but I don't know her name. Jerry said that he had a girlfriend that lives there, and that's what the landlord just said.
What if she doesn't even exist? Maybe it's just like...
Well, I thought that too, but she's got a Facebook under that name with pictures. He just said the person who lives at that house, person who's renting that house, signed his contract. His name is Jerry Malije.
But that's perfect because we know for sure his name, so I'll just look his information up, try to find social media. None of his social media has his real name on it. Look at his social media. All right, let me look through and see if Comfort. His actual real name is. So no friends with the name of Comfort, but we know his last name.
See if she has any friends that have his last name.
He has a criminal record. Criminal mischief, assault with a deadly dude. Yeah, the dude we just walked up on. Aggravated assault.
How long time ago?
2023? So he was convicted 10/12 of 2023. He had a bond out for $40,000 with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
With the team finding out about Jerry's violent, disturbing past, we knew we needed to be more cautious as we dug deeper. Things got even more hectic when David found out that Jerry had been lying to us about knowing who Comfort was.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Whoa. David just gasped. Am I getting on the freeway, yes or no?
No. Okay. We're going back to the house. Uh-oh. Look what I just found. That mother is friends with Comfort on social media. All right.
How do you know?
So what I did is I went online, I looked him up, right? I found his Facebook. From his Facebook, he had like a different name, Prince Noble Jerry, right? So I go on Instagram, I look it up, sure as shit.
He's business.
I went into the followers, And in the followers, it says, and I pull the profile. And that's the girl. That's our girl. And we asked him, I said, hey, do you know her? He's like, no. So here's the thing. This guy has a assault, bad one. Yeah, like not a good assault. We should pull over. Yes. All right. Yeah. You just saved us 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a lying piece of. Yeah, 100%.
What are we gonna say? Hey, you know what? We
Jerry, we gotta talk to you.
trying to find her on social media, and we found that she's following you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence.
When our team found out that Comfort was following Jerry, we went back to confront him about it.
She's Nigeria, you're from Nigeria, the money been sent from Nigeria. You good?
Yep. I'll leave the car on.
How's your
Hey, bud.
hookah? Hookah is good?
just chilling.
Jerry, we need to talk to you. We actually were on the way to, what's the name of the lady? Comfort, yes. You know what such a weird coincidence happened? This is your towing company, right? Yeah. So you have Instagram account.
So we looked it up, and you and Comfort are attached to each other through Instagram.
But you said you never heard about this woman. She's following you, she's following your business on Instagram.
Maybe like you knew her a little bit ago. I mean, does it start to look familiar?
Yeah. So now
A
you
little
put
bit.
it up.
Yeah, no, it does. Do you have her contact info by any chance or no?
Yeah, and that lady.
Do you remember how you know her?
I remembered her now. I met through a friend. We know friends. It's like gathering. Because after when you guys came, Comfort, it rang a bell, so I went up to.
How would it not ring a bell the first time?
No, because
No one else has that name here.
No. So when you guys came, I was here, and when you guys came, and when I heard it, like Comfort, I was thinking to myself, I actually went back to my own Instagram, and I looked it up.
Oh, you saw it too?
And I saw it. And I went to my, to my Facebook account, and I saw Comfort. Then I was like, how do I know Comfort?
Yeah, how do you guys know each other?
So it's probably like maybe 2019, we met in a friend's party. That's how we know. And then one time again, I bumped into her into a club. And that was it.
It was a little different when you had no idea who that was.
So I went.
But now that you know her and she had a $5,000 package sent here, there's no way that's a coincidence.
No, so.
Somebody picked up money from this house.
So.
You understand what's gonna happen next? We work like this with the police, with law enforcement.
Alright, Seekers, Jerry was a little shook. His demeanor and tone had changed drastically comparing it to our first encounter with him. He suddenly knew who Comfort was, but we had bigger plans.
So everything that we're finding right now, being independent journalist, is gonna go straight to the sheriff.
Personally, I don't want to get in trouble.
Right.
I already have a problem, and I'm just focused right now.
We already know that you have problem with
Yeah.
last year, right? You have some accidents.
Yeah, on doing the right thing.
Right.
I'm just focused on myself, doing the right thing, working and staying out of trouble, not getting in trouble, trying to get all my shit together. And like I said, when you guys left, you see I'm still sitting right there. I went through my phone, and I was like, Comfort. This is my first time meeting you guys, and you know.
Here's what we're after, right? I don't care about you. I really don't care about, not in a bad way. I just don't care about you, right? There's a bigger person behind this, right? So there's a person that has received money, received funds behind this. That's actually who we're after, right? So if you can help us get to that person, we don't care about any of this. $5,000 is small potatoes.
Like I make $5,000 too much in a month.
That's what I'm saying.
See, look at all those invoices of cars I've told. Like I said, I've been doing good. And when you guys came, like,
As you know, you came from Nigeria. There is
I know.
a lot of scammers in Nigeria, and specifically.
By the way, I have a lot of good friends.
Good friends, yeah, absolutely.
I know how proud the country is, how proud the community is. Unfortunately, a lot of these types of scams come out of Nigeria.
Romance scams, pretending to be somebody who not you. So the person got scammed out of Nigeria, right? And they told.
Comfort Comfort. If you guys see Comfort today, she's gonna tell you the same thing. I've not met Comfort in 3-4 years. I've not seen her.
Why is she receiving mail here?
So that is the thing. I was thinking to myself, I actually went back to my own Instagram and I looked it up.
Oh, you saw it too?
And I saw it. And I went to my, to my Facebook account and I saw Comfort. Then I was like, how do I know Comfort?
Yeah, how do you guys know each other?
So it's probably like maybe 2019, we met in a friend's party. That's how we know. And then one time again, I bumped into her into a club. And that was it.
It was a little different when you had no idea who that was.
So I went.
But now that you know her and she had a $5,000 package sent here, there's no way that's a coincidence.
No, so.
Somebody picked up money from this house.
So.
You understand what's gonna happen next? We work like this with the police, with law enforcement.
Alright, Seekers, Jerry was a little shook. His demeanor and tone had changed drastically comparing it to our first encounter with him. He suddenly knew who Comfort was, but we had bigger plans.
So everything that we're finding right now, being independent journalist, is gonna go straight to the sheriff.
Personally, I don't want to get in trouble.
Right.
I already have a problem and I'm just focused right now.
We already know that you have problem with
Yeah.
last year, right? You have some accidents.
Yeah, on doing the right thing.
Right.
I'm just focused on myself, doing the right thing, working and staying out of trouble, not getting in trouble, trying to get all my shit together. And like I said, that's when you guys left. You see, I'm still sitting right there. I went through my phone and I was like, Comfort. This is my first time meeting you guys, and you know.
Here's what we're after, right? I don't care about you. I really don't care about, not in a bad way. I just don't care about you, right? There's a bigger person behind this, right? So there's a person that has received money, received funds behind this. That's actually who we're after, right? So if you can help us get to that person, we don't care about any of this. $5,000 is small potatoes.
Like, I make $5,000 too much in a month.
That's what I'm saying.
See, look at all those invoices of cars I've told. Like I said, I've been doing good. And when you guys came out, like,
As you know, you came from Nigeria. There is
I know.
a lot of scammers in Nigeria, and specifically.
By the way, I have a lot of good friends.
Good friends, yeah, absolutely.
I know how proud the country is, how proud the community is. Unfortunately, a lot of these types of scams come out of Nigeria.
Romance scams, pretending to be somebody who not you. So the person got scammed out of Nigeria, right? And they told.
Comfort. If you guys see Comfort today, she's gonna tell you the same thing. I've not met Comfort in 3-4 years. I've not seen her.
Why is she receiving mail here?
So that is the thing.
That's so weird, right?
That is the thing I'm trying to think about.
But not only.
It would have been in December, where you lived here in December, right?
I moved here sometime around March last year.
March last year.
There is physically money being sent, $5,000 cash, wrapped in the box, send it with her name on it, and they got picked up at this address.
I'll show you,
This is a victim.
It's Comfort Peter, your address. Like, this doesn't look good, especially if you're trying to stay out of trouble. What I'm getting at is, like, we know there was money that went here, right? And you probably have some idea of what happened because a package showed up here, right? But we're not after you. We're not after Comfort. We're after whoever's getting money after this.
Honestly, we just got in between all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been in trouble.
We're not here to get you in trouble.
No. We just need a guy.
You're in trouble.
If anything, we can help, because right now that package is attached to your address. Whether or not you saw the money, anyone that researches this is going to find that out. So if we can get the truth from you and your side of the story, then we can tell that story to the police, and it's going to help you a lot.
And actually have your back.
You give us their name, we move on with our lives, and
And you're not going to hear from us again.
So we have friends of the FCC. I'm sure you know who the FCC are.
I know the FCC.
I have friends. We're headed over there, and all we're after is who the guy's getting the money, right? I truly don't care about you in any part of any of this, right? I care about the guy at the other end who got the majority of the money, because I know you didn't get the money. If you are, it's not very smart of you.
I wouldn't use my own residence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody else is using you.
When I live here, I know everything that's going on. I use my residential address to receive $5,000.
But if some dude's like, hey, do me a favor, I'm gonna have some money sent here, send it somewhere else. And
Might
you're
not
like,
even
no
have said
problem.
money. Maybe it was just a box.
Yeah,
You know, he might not have
and
told
then
you.
you gave it to somebody else. That's all we're after. I'm not here to get you in trouble. Like, All we want to do is find out who got the money after that. This looks really bad if we hand it over to law enforcement. I get it. If you're truly not involved, I get it. But we have to hand things over to law enforcement. If you know who's involved, and I think you do, like I think you do know what's involved and who's involved, just give us a name and we're moving on.
And correct me if I'm wrong, in October, it was bail money involved to get you out from the jail, right? So you cannot have any anymore, right?
Cannot have, not even once. I just finished my probation. I got this tow truck, after that I got into problem with my ex-wife and she started going sideways. I've been working like
exactly
down here.
That's what I'm saying.
So everything
we just need the name and we're gonna leave you alone. You're a middleman. You just receive and you send it back.
Yes,
I know you're I know you are. Look, we've been doing this for a long time. This is not our first rodeo. We come here and we're cool because we know that you're in the middle of this, and whoever got you involved doesn't give a about you.
No,
Seriously,
that's why he's. That's why he's using your house.
They use you. They use Comfort. They use all these people because they know that you will take the fall.
And they'll have no problem seeing you go to prison for it, and they'll move on to the next one.
He's gonna give us a name right now. I know he is.
It's not about the name. I'm just thinking about reflecting on everything from back, and now this thing is happening, and it's kind of flashing my memory. Like, for the record, anybody who is doing a scheme somewhere, I don't know that person.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my child and everything I got.
Yeah, well, I understand. You're not gonna get involved. We just need a name, and how can we find this guy?
I don't wanna. I have a lot of work to see my trailer. I am getting ready for.
No. I know.
So I don't want to get in trouble for something I don't even know the genesis.
Well, if you can tell the story, then you won't.
Jerry later called a friend who knew something about Carol's package to Comfort.
Hello, bros. About these people come back again, they just come out here again now. The truck now see me and no comfort. You agree? So, because I don't know how do I walk on the carry problem. And as they come back so now. Now AK going to go there. AK and I go there for.
All the things tell me how they want. But in the end, they get this and they're back. It's been bad.
I take this call you back. Truck now see me and no comfort. You agree? So, because I don't know how do I walk on the carry problem. And as they come back so now. Now AK going to go there. AK and I go there for.
All the things tell me how they want. But in the end, they get this and they're back. It's been bad.
I take this call you back. See, me personally, after you guys came, I went back, and if you see my phone, it's like I've been scrolling and scrolling. Like I said, I was sleeping when you guys came. I don't know the person who did it, but for that package after, because I don't like to delete stuff, I like to keep my stuff. So I
For the record.
I pop it back.
Okay.
So this guy called, I know him, and he was in Nigeria, and he called that he was going to receive a package. I was like, okay, cool. Like, he's somebody I'm cool with. Otherwise, somebody was going to send him some money for some stuff. I said, okay.
Like just a favor, right? Just, hey, get the package.
And told me, like,
That's how they get you involved, right?
So
now the police are gonna show up at your house because
So-
they don't give.
I know him, like, he gives me to him business, somebody I know, I respect. And,
Right.
we never got in trouble. You see, I called him, like, after you guys, I called him, like, hey, this person,
People came, yeah.
and they came, and I was like, no, it's not like that. Yeah,
What's the number you got?
Nigeria. He's a Nigerian number. I know he lives here in Houston, but
It's okay to take a picture of this?
he's gonna know I gave it that. So everything's gonna report back to me.
We're not going to call him, just to be clear.
No, we're not gonna call him.
We're taking the information so that we know who to pin this on.
What do you not want us to do? let's start there. Because
Me personally, I don't want to get in trouble because I'm working hard.
Yeah.
You know, like if my
Well,
fiancé
you're
was
doing the
here-
right thing.
Yeah, fiancé is here. She's gonna freak out my son. I'm even, holding my son 5 days a week, trying to keep.
Well, they won't even know about this. So.
He called me, and you can see message don't lie.
Carol, on this one?
Yeah.
Carol.
Yeah, that's the victim.
Carol lost $300,000.
$300,000, dude.
Because she thought she was in a relationship.
This is a federal case.
And she's an older lady. Her life is ruined because of this.
That's why we don't care. Like, we're not here to get you in the middle, right?
So the package came, and what happened?
He asked me, oh, he was, I think he was trying to, normally he sent me money, he sent me stuff, I help him pay for a car, and people trying to buy a car, something like that. So.
You shipping cars as well?
No, he buy car, I'm a tow trucker, so most time I pick, you see, like, they send me lot number and I pick up cars.
Oh, yeah. How old's your son?
My son is 5. He's gonna be 6 in October, and it's my birthday next month.
I have 3 boys.
Happy birthday, man.
I have a 20, a 16, and a...
How old are you?
I'm 40, baby. I did start a little early.
A lot of all these scammers, what they do, it's like buying cars to develop.
I mean, I ship cars, like, I pick cars for companies, like big companies, Arab companies. See, those are invoices of cars that I picked today. You see me, I've got to work. I picked a lot of cars today already.
So this is the guy that told you to receive it.
Yeah.
And then what happened to the box?
So.
And then you gave him, he probably gave you a small cut, right?
So
you gave him.
I can't remember what happened. I think I used it to pay for a car. I went to buy money or then pay for a car.
So he had
And
you.
then he took the car?
You have a lot of $25,000 cashier's checks.
So that one was, he was trying to say, that was different one, that is legit one.
So are they sending the cars to Nigeria or no?
Well, I don't know, some of them said it to Nigeria, some of them said it here. But most people I deal with, like I'm working for another Arab, it's a big company. Because they see I get dispatch on central dispatch, but
You've been helping this guy. You've been helping him out.
No. If you say some of those things you see is money that I asking to send to Nigeria to family, you need to open the really open.
I deal with victims. We deal with victims every single day.
Yes, sir.
And I see all these checks, different names with a lot of large amounts: $25,000, $25,000, $8,000, $2,500.
You can see.
How can you explain that? Here we go. So the first check, this one for $25,000, and it's Houston, Lisa Hampton.
So this check was sent back.
Why?
Because it wasn't for me. I sent it back.
But that $25,000, it's a stolen money.
They sent the check to me, and I didn't say, I'll show you. I can, like I said, I keep stuff.
There is another 2 checks.
I sent it back.
This one, how can you explain those 2 checks with different female names on those checks? $25,000, $25,000, $50,000 on those checks.
No.
You've been helping this dude. Come on, you've been helping him.
You see, like I said.
It's not your one-time job with him.
No.
He's going to let you take the fall. That's what's going to happen.
He wants you to go to prison so that he won't face any consequences.
Okay, so is he here now or what?
I'm not too sure if he's here.
You just talked to him today.
Yeah, it was Nigerian. It was on it's WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
We gotta get the phone number.
I can give you the phone number, but I don't want any problem. That's why when that's for, I would have I don't want to talk and close my garage and go.
You covering his bot?
I'm not covering him. On God. Cash I received, that was all the information I had.
And so so that cash right there, you gave it to...
That cash that I received, I remember that cash because that is the only cash I ever...
But you kept it. You kept it.
No, I used it by money order, and I went and I paid for it.
Okay, you bought the car, and car got shipped to Nigeria.
I didn't ship the car. I didn't go to the auction. I go to the auction, and you pay for the car.
Right.
That is the answer.
And you didn't get a car?
I didn't get the car.
So what's his name? His first and last name?
I don't know. We call him Onk. That's what we call him, Onk.
Yeah. How do you spell that? O-N-G?
Onk, uncle, like uncle, because it's older than us.
UNC?
Yeah, UNC, uncle.
Yeah.
It's like,
Where did you meet him?
he used to, when we first met with Comfort, that was when I came to America in New York about 2018.
Okay.
It was a party somewhere on Cookender. We've been knowing he's giving me car, like towing cars, like legit, like I go tow cars. And
Oh, he's been making extra money.
no, he buys cars from the auction, so that's not my thing, I don't want to be in trouble for $5,000.
It's not worth it. It's stupid.
My truck, I did a lot
Yeah,
of...
but you not only did $5,000, you received several checks, 20, 25, 50,
Trust me.
over there, $50,000. Come
No.
on.
It go to my account, I have works and I do that. At least I make almost $90,000. I do hurricane season job for a company and I can make $30,000 in less than 3-4 weeks. But I'm not a rich man, I'm not driving.
Yeah, it's hard. You work hard.
This is my truck, I work hard. You can see I work hard. Everything I do, I'm not living off people money. Like whatever I get, and I can show you my statement, you see how companies pay me too, legitly.
Absolutely. But you've been hustling a little bit on the side because I see those checks. Those checks came to your address.
We're not saying you
checks.
kept that money.
Yeah.
We're just saying that they've been using you multiple times to take the money from a victim and get it to someone else.
You see, I called him and I like, this is what is.
What did he tell you when you called him? What did he tell you?
I told him like, after he left, I went back to my message and, and I called him like, what is this transaction all about? And he was like, no, it was. I said, okay. That's why I called. I didn't go in and sneak in. That's why I called. So there was letting up there was some sneaky shit I was trying to play.
What did he say about that?
And he said like, wow.
Usually it's a wire transfer. You've never wire transferred?
Oh no, I don't wire. No, he don't wire transfer. You can only wire transfer with IA if you are the account holder.
No, that's actually not true. So look, wire payments. These are my friends at IA.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I never wired mine because
I can get anything from. All I have to do is file a police report. This is EFCC right here. My friends at EFCC. See all these? These are VIN numbers, and these are payments that are made from other vehicles. So we'll get it. The thing is,
We know the ways.
I'm not kidding, right? Like I've been nice this whole time.
I know.
You lie to me, I will go after you with the police, with law enforcement, everything. I'm dead serious, right? We will find this stuff. It's better just to give the information, make it easy for us.
Yeah, well, let's find it today instead of we're going to find it tomorrow. And then we...
That's what I said. I'm open for conversation. Give you a number, I say with it, and if I get more information, I give you.
But what's his business? Because he's running a business under an IAA.
He has an auction license, but I don't know. I just know that I think that he called you and gave me all you need is the lot number. All you need to pay for a car is the lot number and the buyer number. And
why do you get involved in this though, man? Like you run like a business and like you seem like a good guy, like getting involved in this. Like why are you getting involved with this guy? It's a bad decision, huh?
So see, from the day he sent me, see, it was just like phone call.
Voice, okay.
Yeah, it was phone call, and it was like phone call.
What is this? Your shipment information, 1Z, what is this?
It's a delivery confirmation for what?
Springs,
I
Texas.
think it was for the.
Okay, he's calling you. Answer the phone. Not him.
Hello, bros. Hello? Hello, bros. Hi there, bros. What did happen? Hello? Hello, bros.
Well, yeah.
Hi there, bros. What did happen? No, the thing done, me self, I don't already did up already. You understand? Yeah, because the two I don't know hand, I don't know leg. Now I can't explain. Now something I don't know hand, I don't know leg, I can't explain. Because these people, they never even come up for this area, they see this area. So what you want to do now, or what you want to do now, I mean, the thing. Yeah, because they come back, put all my information, where Comfort follow me for Instagram, so no coincidence, say, they've done Comfort, and so they come back, now everything made them come back. They come back, put them Comfort, they follow me for Instagram, and me and Comfort will not be friends now, just throw you now, I take no Comfort. Because if police come now, me police will come carry what is now me do the thing.
You're gonna go.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to call the police, right? But that's the next step if you guys can't be honest.
Can we talk to him?
So what we go do at this point now? Because me, I did probation already. I know if he get into more troubles. I work so hard. I know if he get into any problem because police come and I'm the first person they will arrest. And if police arrest me, not straight to jail because I did 2 years.
A baby.
2 years deferred probation. So So you send another person, what of the person will run the thing give you? Which information he give you now? Because now me, the person with the bigger problem.
So here's a breakdown of what we learned about this scam after rolling back footage, reading some of the screenshots of Jerry's text messages with Unk, and translating their phone calls. Jerry was working with Unk, aka the guy that was on the phone, to launder the money through romance scams that victims were caught up in. Brittany would launder cash through crypto. Carol would send cash or goods to shipping companies or houses like Jerry's. This was apparent when we found the same tracking number for Carol's mailed cash in Jerry's phone. What Jerry was essentially doing was waiting for phone calls or texts from Unk about when he purchased a car in an auction and picking them up and shipping them to Nigeria. Then he would take a cut. These scumbags were funding a 100% profit scam network.
If I get any information now, it's like I'm not get any information.
Because if you call now me, I'm not going to use her career because now me go jail. And you know, as everybody's contribute.
So what do you want?
I never know now because me say they try talk them so that I will discharge them. But you know, say as they ask questions, now I don't give them the right question, the right answer. Now police will come carry me the next thing. Say as they ask questions, now I don't give them the right question, the right answer. Now police will come carry me the next thing. Bro, I'll call you back, bros.
Alright.
Yeah, I gotta tell you straight up.
He doesn't care about you? You hear that?
Yes.
He doesn't care about you?
Like me personally, I'm not slow. See, that's why I told him, so like, you're not gonna put me in problem for something I didn't even know who said it, you know? You're not gonna put me in problem.
What he already did.
Huh?
He already did. He already got you involved.
Yeah, so
He didn't care. Like, on the call, he's telling you lies. He doesn't care about you at all. He knows about your child. He knows about your situation.
this is what we gotta do now because I did send it and I'm not gonna go in trouble for ever.
We're happy to talk to him. Tell him straight up what's going on.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to do. Like, where you are, if like this report here, you have all the answers they need.
Yeah.
It's like, see, what's boys call?
No, I get it. Okay, this came from this.
It would have been after that, though.
Yeah.
To the auction. You said the auction happened in January? Or no?
That was, he was the one who sent me everything. Like, he called me and like, oh, the package was delivered. What's bad?
You just backpedaling. He told you something. You know, we can translate everything. Everything that you talk to him, we're already gonna know.
He's telling you to keep lying.
No, he's saying like, oh, he don't know.
You were way more open before you spoke to him. And now you don't remember anything.
I'm not gonna cover up for you, boss man. No, I'm never gonna cover up for you. I'm never gonna cover up for you.
You're like, we're not going to get every answer right now. You've been very helpful.
Yes.
But I think it's important that you remember whatever he tells you after this or later, like, we're still going to keep working. And if this changes and you suddenly disappear or stop talking to us, then it's going to revert all this progress we've made.
I talk to man to man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like, sir, I'm 100%. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying.
I know you're not. Like, you have I have 3 boys. Like, the last thing I would ever want to do is take away from my boys.
When we have conversation like this, when it's time to persecute, I'm the bad guy. We all go to jail. So 100%, I'm not communicating to you guys. I'm not trying to be in trouble.
I know you're not trying to be in trouble.
Call me, and I'll give you a reply.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you last thing. We're gonna leave right now, okay? And he's gonna call you, and you know he's gonna call you, and he's gonna do whatever it takes for you to stop giving information. And you understand that?
It's not gonna stop me, that boys. I'm not. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
All right. I will take your word for it.
All right? What do we call you, Jerry?
Jerry, that's all right.
All right, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
All right, you should go, bro. All right? Guys, I have never witnessed something like that in my life.
Jerry basically asked for the day to gather all the information that we wanted from him. So we went back to the hotel to wait for his call. And the next day, we did receive a call, but it wasn't Jerry.
Come on. Who's this, Bernie?
with my client. May I ask who's calling?
This is David with socialcatfish.com.
Socialcatfish.com.
Correct. I have a YouTube channel, and we had somebody come to us that had sent him money. And so we had spoke to him yesterday, and he admitted to receiving the money. What we're trying to do is go after the person that has gotten the money since he received it. And so when we left off the conversation yesterday, he was going to be giving us the buyer information of the vehicles that he picked up.
You guys are suspecting my client of receiving the funds that was sent by who?
So he had admitted to receiving the funds. He's acknowledged that he's received those funds. So that's what we went over with him yesterday.
Right. And so you guys want information from him regarding the disbursement of the funds that he received, or what information are you specifically looking for?
Basically, we had talked to him yesterday and said, look, we want to get the person in trouble that is stealing money from people all over the country, right? He's unfortunately been involved in this through his acquaintance. What we want to do is get the person prosecuted and arrested that he's talking to. I work with law enforcement overseas in Nigeria, and so we've already been working on the case. There's certain things I can't talk about, but we've already been working on a case for a while now of these funds that have been sent all over the country. The lady that came to us initially, she lost $300,000, and she had sent money to different people all over the country, and he's one of them. And so, you know, we deal with money mules essentially, or people that get money and hand it over. And so he's been one of those people that has accepted the funds, and he's helped purchase vehicles for this person. When we spoke to him yesterday, we said, look, like, we just want the information for the person so that we can get this person prosecuted that's buying these vehicles using stolen funds from people all over the country, and probably exporting vehicles out of the country, using that to wash money that they've stolen from individuals.
Okay. So specifically, it sounds like a wide-ranging investigation. I guess to just narrow this down, what do you need from him? We'll start working on that, try to help. But whichever you guys are looking for, we can look into it and try to get that to you. He had no idea that this was criminal activity or so wide-ranging.
There's a video of him saying different. So I'm not sure what he told you or didn't tell you. But basically, we had talked to him about getting the buyer's number for IAA.
There's a video saying he was aware that there was this criminal activity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. So he said that he knew that he was engaging in a crime on your recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to see that.
What we had explained to him yesterday, like, we don't care about him, meaning country, using that to wash money that they've stolen from individuals.
Okay. So specifically, it sounds like a wide-ranging investigation. I guess to just narrow this down, what do you need from him? We'll start working on that, try to help. But whichever you guys are looking for, we can look into it and try to get that to you. He had no idea that this was criminal activity or so wide-ranging.
There's a video of him saying different. So I'm not sure what he told you or didn't tell you. But basically, we had talked to him about getting the buyer's number for IAA.
There's a video saying he was aware that there was this criminal activity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. So he said that he knew that he was engaging in a crime on your recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to see that.
What we had explained to him yesterday, like, we don't care about him, meaning, like, we're
not after him.
Yeah, we know he's a pawn in it. There's a guy that's stolen a lot of money from a lot of people, right? And so one example is, like, one of the individuals we worked directly with, she lost $300,000. And so we know that he wasn't the one that took $300,000 from this person. He has a friend that's asking him to do him favors. And so all we're looking to do is get this buyer number with IAA, because that's the guy buying the vehicles with these funds. And so that's what we're going after.
You guys are looking for the name of the man who sent him money, and that's it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Can I have your name? I have your contact information. I'll be calling you from my line. from now on?
Yeah, my name is David McClellan.
I will reach out to you guys. I'm going to do my own investigation, speak to a couple potential witnesses. We'll get back to you. My client is currently dealing with other issues.
We know that.
Criminally. So we have to keep that in mind while also trying to help you guys with your investigation. Like I said, apparently give you guys a statement prior to letting me know. With that being said, if you could just reach out to me.
I understand, like, you're there to protect him. I understand he needs to protect himself. Like, he has a kid. Like, I intimately understand this stuff, right? Like, we are legitimately just after the next guy. And that's what we communicated yesterday, too. Unfortunately, people in his situation get caught up in this, whether he fully knew before or after. Like, to me, it doesn't matter, right? Like, I want to know, like, the buyer's information so that we can go after the guy that's stealing a lot of money from people.
Like I said, we're going to definitely try to do our best to do that. Told me that you had video of my client admitting to whatever was said yesterday. Are you open to sharing that with me? It really goes beyond your investigation. He has other things that make him more vulnerable than the average witness. And so I'd like to review that in anticipation of any other legal issues.
No.
Yeah, not at this time. We want to work with you and him, you know, and legitimately, like, we truly care about, like, just getting this person that's buying the vehicles. There's a lot of stuff we know, but, like, these vehicles are going overseas. And so, you know, we're already working with law enforcement and giving stuff to law enforcement overseas, right? And so that's truly what we care about. And we told him yesterday, like, look, like, we want to make a difference, and we want to make sure that the right people go to jail. Like, we talked to him yesterday. He's a hardworking guy that has, like, a trucking company that's trying to get back on his feet. And, like, we get that, and we understand that. We can hand things over to law enforcement and then have them go and do it. Like, it's not hard to do, but we just want to go after the big guy. We can hand that information over to law enforcement and then move on.
And as a matter of
enforcement and then have them go and do it. Like, it's not hard to do, but we just want to go after the big guy. We can hand that information over to law enforcement and then move on.
And as a matter of fact, the reason I did not answer the phone, my name is Vlad. We just finished a meeting with Houston PD, and they have all the information. We have a lot of evidence. It's ongoing investigation right now, so we can assure anything that we have.
We're also video documenting this as part of what we do,
Right.
And we've already gotten, I would say, 95% of the truth from him. Our agreement with him that he made and shook our hand was that if he could deliver the rest of this information to us, we would be happy to keep him anonymous when this hits the public press. You know, if this goes a different way, it's going to negatively impact him in ways that he might not realize.
So the issue is we're worried about criminal liability and potential future offenses.
With all due respect, his criminal struggles are not our problem. We are here to find the people above him, and he can help us or he can't. And we can't force him to do anything, but we're just being real as to what our intentions are. We're going to run with what we have no matter what. So if he can supply the full truth and help us to get to that end point more successfully, it's our suggestion that that is the best approach for him. Obviously, you're going to advise him how you're going to advise him, but that's where we're at, where we're coming from, and where we're hoping to take this.
Absolutely. I was just hoping that I can give you the best accurate depiction of any information that he has.
I don't think, like, you need any footage to do that, right? Like, there's the truth. That's really what there is. And so
100%, but I also need to be aware of any statements that were made, especially now that you're telling me that you referred the case to HPD. I don't assume you kept them anonymous. Either way, if you guys are going to share the video, there's no need to talk in circles. I have your contact information. I'll be in touch by the end of next week.
Okay, sounds good.
All
right, thank you.
Yeah.
He's not gonna fucking give us.
No, we're not going to hear from him again. He sounds like he's probably a criminal defense attorney, so he's only focusing on his current charges and how to not make. Probably a criminal defense attorney, so he's only focusing on his current charges and how to not make that worse for the client.
At this point, I mean, I think we just give law enforcement everything. Let them go.
The proof is in the truth and what we did and what happened, and that's exactly what we're going to show.
After gathering all of the evidence needed, it was time for the team to head home. The next day, we gave Carol a call to show her all of the evidence we gathered and where all of her money was sent to.
My name is David. This is Brianna. This is actually my wife. And we own socialcatfish.com together. I've been traveling for the last week for you.
Really?
We wanted to reveal exactly what we found.
Good. Yes.
You have to promise me something, right? Because I'm gonna break everything to you right now. You've been part of a scam, right? So you've been scammed out of money again. And this is not the first time. And I just want to make sure, Carol, like we're doing this and we're actually like helping you out, and this is not going to happen ever again.
No, never, because I've been alone so many years and going through all of this. I think it's better to stay and live my life the way I have.
That's why I'm really glad that you returned everything.
Yes, I didn't want to send him any more after what all I've sent him. After talking with you, and I've realized what he has text, I realize no more.
You had sent money to multiple people, but 2 people in Texas, correct? I went out with my team. We flew to Texas and we met Brittany that you sent the money to.
I think she was an agent to Global International.
Brittany is not an agent. Brittany's a single mother of 3 who was dating a man online who said that he was going to send her funds and asked her to buy Bitcoin with it. And she hasn't just done it for you. She's done it for a lot of other people that have sent money all over the world, by the way. You had sent money to Comfort, Peter.
Yes.
So Comfort doesn't live at that address. A guy, Jeffrey, lives at that address. He's been accepting money and buying vehicles with it.
You see, what I sent was cash.
I know, because I have a message on his phone that showed the tracking number of the package that you had sent. So we were able to actually talk to him and actually get access to that. So I'm meeting with law enforcement about this. And so there's certain things that we can't discuss. How we want to help you out, right, is we stop the scam, right? These scammers are not going to be able to scam anymore. We're getting law enforcement involved. And hopefully we're going to get some people arrested over this. So you coming forward and you coming to us and providing that information is going to actually help get people put behind bars over this, which is amazing. Have you filed a police report over this, Carol?
No.
Okay. So I actually need you to call the police today and file a police report.
Now, to go down to the police station, I want to take what and tell them what.
You have a list, a breakdown of all the money you sent to everybody and who you sent it to and the addresses. I suggest you take that document that you shared with us to them.
Yeah.
So I can go down to the station and just tell them that I'd like to report.
Yeah. So the next step too is if we can get arrests, Carol, then, you know, these criminals usually buy stuff with this money. And so if we can get arrests, which I think we will, like we're actually very close to getting arrests, they will seize something. You know, hopefully it's some assets, cars, houses, whatever they purchase with this money, and then disperse this money amongst people who've given money. I can't promise you any money back. We've done a lot of work in the amount of time that we've been working with you, but now it's in the hands of law enforcement. And, you know, we'll push to get things move along really quickly. But we've also been packaging everything up so that when law enforcement looks at that, they're like, oh, yep, it's a no-brainer. Everything's right here. And then they can go and make an arrest really quickly without having to reverse engineer everything we've put together and worked.
Sounds good.
If you come across any other thing that you are curious about, or that you know, are like somebody's asked you for money, reach out to our team and we have your back, okay?
I appreciate all your help.
Stay vigilant. Thanks, Carol.
Bye-bye.
Bye.